Hey folks, let's learn a little bit more about the oil and gas industry. All right, today we're in beautiful downtown Houston at the NAPE event for 2015, and NAPE stands for North American Prospect Expo. Now NAPE is an upstream event, and if you read the news and if you pay any attention to what's going on, you know that upstream in oil and gas is getting hammered pretty hard, but a lot of people think that's the entire industry is being hurt, and that's simply not true. So even though upstream's getting hit pretty hard, there's other parts of the industry that actually benefit from this. So think about moving this crude oil around. Regardless if you pay $10 or $100 a barrel, the cost to move it's still the same. So in the US, Midstream's on a roar. So in 2014, Midstream had about $9 billion worth of CapEx expenditures. In 2015, that's going to be $10.2 billion. And in 2016, it's going to be $24.4 billion. So Midstream's on a roar right now. There's hundreds of jobs being created. There's a lot of large CapEx projects. So if you're trying to sell in the oil and gas industry, you may think about wanting to shift your focus from upstream to midstream. And then let's talk a little bit about downstream. Downstream is just crazy busy right now. A lot of CapEx fund is being released because they didn't expect their raw feedstock to be reduced this much. Think about it. If you manufactured cars and somebody reduced the price of steel by 40%, your business would be on a roar. Well, that's what's going on in downstream because their raw feedstock is crude oil and natural gas. So in 2014, downstream in the US and Canada spent about $22 billion. In 2015, that's $27.3 billion to go spend. In 2016, we look at $48.9 billion. It's crazy. And downstream's not just stuff like fuels. That's what everybody thinks of. Downstream stuff like paints, rubber, plastics, fertilizers, LNG, chemicals, ethylene, methanol, all that is on a roar right now. And all that trickles down to manufacturing. Things like ceramics, electronics, textiles, and automotive all are going to benefit from this increase in downstream activity. And then let's look at labor. You hear about a lot of the layoffs going on in the oil and gas industry, but you don't hear about a lot of the hiring booms going on. So in downstream, the craft hours, basically skilled labor, welders, pipe fitters, all that sort of stuff is on a roar. So in 2014, we had 119 million man hours of craft labor going on. In 2015, we're gonna need 141 million man hours. In 2016, we're gonna need 164 million man hours. That's over 104,000 jobs being created from nothing because of the boom that's going on in downstream. And in 2017, we're up to 188 million man hours. That's crazy. It's only about 119 million man hours of capacity. So the oil and gas industry is fine. Yes, upstream's taking a bit of a hit, but the rest of the industry is very strong. So hopefully this helps. We will see you next time.